I'm praying that we're not here next year, that we're raptured.
Yeah, that's for sure.
All right, so here we go. Violence. Violence. Genesis 6:11 through 13. Now the earth was corrupt in the sight of God, and the earth was filled with violence. And God looked on the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for humanity had corrupted its way upon the earth. Then God said to Noah, the end of humanity has come before me, for the earth is filled with violence because of people. And behold, I'm about to destroy them with the earth. End quote. That's a very interesting last sentence. I'm about to destroy them with the earth. How interesting that these folks worship the earth today, Mother Earth, Gaia Earth worship, and it looks as though that's going to happen again. God's going to destroy them with the earth. The very earth they worship, they're going to find the things that are killing them and bringing judgment are going to come from out of the earth. Would you agree?
Yes, and there's an interesting scripture. It's around Revelation 11, verse 18, if memory serves. It talks about how God is going to destroy those who destroy the earth. And what's interesting about all of these earth worshipers is they're actually destroying it. You talk about all the different chemicals
Yes.
that we're subjected to.
All right, so here we go. Genesis 1:26 to 28. Then God said, let us make man in our image, according to our likeness, and let them rule over the fish of the sea, over the birds of the sky, over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creeps on the earth. God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him, male and female. He created them. God blessed them, and God said to them, be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth, and subdue it, and rule over the fish of the sea, over the birds of the sky, and over every living thing that moves on the earth. Why did you put this in your presentation?
Because that's what got lost. The dignity that we all have as image bearers of God. If we all understand that we are the special creative work of God, we're the highest form of life because we bear God's image. That's our whole incentive for treating people with dignity, treating people with respect. But if you lose that and you start to think that man is just nothing more than a biological accident or an evolved ape, then there's really no incentive to hold our hand back from violence. And so, because we lost our status pre flood as image bearers, that's why I believe violence swept the earth. And that largely is what's happening today. We are still made in God's image today, but very few people understand that. And most of our so called biological science through evolution teaches the exact opposite. So, if that's true, why treat people with respect and dignity? Why not maim, maul, rape, murder our fellow neighbors? And that's why violence is increasing, I believe, in our time period.
Yeah, I've been saying it more and more. We are dehumanizing each other.
Yeah, the death of humanness. If I could just read something, this is something I read at your conference. It comes from a blog. I don't have a slide on it, but it says, according to the American Academy of Pediatrics, your average child between ages 2 and 18 spends 3 hours a day watching TV. And they typically watch cartoons, which average 20 acts of violence in an hour. So by the time a child reaches the age of 18, they will have seen 16,000 simulated murders, 200,000 acts of violence on television. Keep in mind that we're dealing with young people who have a difficult time or may not have the filter in yet, to discern right from wrong. And so, just based on video games, cartoons, what people watch on TV, particularly the youth, um, we're dehumanizing the human race.